Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you to my Let's Play of Castle in the Darkness. We last left off finding our way over to the witch Ruth and finally beating her after several tries. And after we finally did that, we actually went over to her and she activated the orb, which would allow us to remove evil from someone. So hopefully that, I'm guessing will come in handy later on in the game. But now all that we have left to do is to explore the basement here, now that we got the password. And then after that, we'll move back to the Windy Ruins or to do some more backtracking somewhere else. So let's go ahead and get started. So this next part here, I'm not sure how long it should take, but hopefully I can not die this time like I did before when I first showed it off. You know, from that long pit that kind of, I died from with all the spikes and all that. Of course, you can enter here a lot sooner as long as you know the password, but you don't really find out about it until you find the painting. Ah, darn it. I thought I had landed right, but I guess not. But yeah, so I'll be curious to see what's in here, but usually it's some sort of treasure. Like it could be another weapon that we haven't gotten before, or, well, we already got some armor, so I don't think it's that. And besides, the dark armor we seem to have here works pretty well. Gotta be green. It looks like you really need to kind of time your jump just right if you want to get past that pit there. Because I thought I was, gonna get far enough, but it's very, very kind of minute. Like you really have to time it just right to get over it. Like it'd be nice if I could find another way to do it, if possible. Like I'd be curious if there was like any secret entrance or, wall I go through around here or not, which doesn't look like there is. So yeah, I pretty much have to be right on the edge if I want to be able to make it through. Oh. And, okay, so that's actually what's at the end of that. There is a wall, or is a heart, which we can't get unless we get past the hand there, which is a bit infuriating. So I'll have to see if I can pretty much distract him so that he's not close enough so I can get it, and then he just simply grabs me and puts me right back from where we were after I get the heart here. Because I would like to get, all the hearts as part of the whole 100% completion thing here. There we go. That was definitely close. And I think it is worth getting, because every little bit of HP can help you in any upcoming battles. Can I get past him at all? Ah, darn it. I think it's a bit hard trying to lead him down. Like, he doesn't look like he wants to go down at all. And it might help if I use my magic to kind of slow him down or not, because usually that's what you have to use against the ghost to take care of him. But I thought I tried that and it didn't really work, unless, it didn't really hit him or something. Or because of how close it is to my to kind of the character where I cast it, that it's not going to really work, and I have to use something else like the E-Splash or Fireball or something. But yeah, trying to make that jump is always a bit nerve-wracking. And also, getting so close to these spikes here too doesn't help either. So So, can I use this against him at all? Well, it did hurt him, but... Or it did at least hit him like my sword does, but it didn't really remove him from the equation. So... Darn it. But yeah, so let's see. For the most part, I guess my best strategy is to just try and get above him as quickly as possible, or at least bring him down to my level and then jump over him if possible. So pretty much 2 hits for each of the green switches and then just 1 for the red, so that's easy enough. And I feel like I've gotten better with that jump there. It's just the hand that's really kind of stopping me from doing anything. Yeah, like, you know, I try to go above him, but he easily grabs me like that, and I can't really sit on the blocks. So actually, let me try something else here that might help, for all I know. See if the C-Shock can do anything or not. Like, because since the C-Shock can hit multiple times in one casting, I'm wondering if using that at all will help. Because for the most part, trying to hit him multiple times may be enough to actually kill him or not, or something. However you destroy a hand like that. Ah, darn it. I didn't jump when I was going off the floor there, which threw me off. And I guess I am sort of losing a bit of gold whenever I kind of get, when I die here, instead of getting, because I get sent back and I could probably have saved the gold. But oh well, it's like, I will probably have to get enough gold eventually for that other item, but I'm sure I'll find enough when I continue going through the game. But my biggest question still is dealing with the hand, which I forgot to get the other spell, didn't I? Darn it. Well, this gives me a chance to use it now. Let's see. Magic. C-Shock. Back. And now, just to make sure I don't forget to re-equip it again, I'll just save here. Yeah, for the most part, most of these enemies I don't really have to worry about killing me here, at least. So, I can kind of get through them, it's just the spikes and now this hand that keeps moving me around. And all because I want a heart. And I'm not quite sure why that spider keeps showing up, since it doesn't really stop me from trying to get through here. Like, I guess one of the things I could do is kind of, I tried doing that before and it didn't really work as far as I could tell. Like, I guess I could try to lead him along a bit further. Because for the most part it looks like I can't really get past him otherwise. Ah, darn it. Like, as I said, I do need to try the C-Shock here and see if that will do it or not. And of course I keep dying from just because of the block that kind of gets into my way here. Which is annoying, but there's not much I can do about it sometimes. I really hope this doesn't take most of the video just to do this here, because that's kind of the only problem I'm dealing with here, is just trying to deal with this hand that won't let me pick up the heart. Okay, I did that too soon. You kind of have to time your jump so you get the most distance instead of the most height, which is kind of what I did there. And then, of course, that doesn't help when you switch screens like that, trying to get somewhere. There we go. But yeah, it would be nice if I could find like another, like a secret path like I did before. And there I go again. I'm not getting that jump in like I was before. Which, for the, like, I had it before, but now I'm messing up here, but it's just because I'm jumping too early. And as, like, and it's kind of funny, you can kind of say these things, know what you're doing, but, or know what you did wrong at least, and try to do it again, but doing it and seeing it, of course, are two different things. I'm not sure why there are two ghosts are here in the first place. But let's see, can I get this sea shock to hit him? Ah, darn it, I keep ramming into the spikes there. But yeah, I guess I should probably use something else that would actually hit in this case. Like the E-splash here. As nice as the sea shock is, sadly it isn't as accurate as you could wish it to be. So yeah, I guess I will need to, you know, like, I guess I'm wondering how much longer I should try to deal with this, because I feel like I should be moving on instead of trying to do this. But like, we did defeat the, or like, I did find this area, and so now I'm just trying to finally do it. Or trying to finally get the heart so we can finally move on from this area here. And it doesn't help when I mess up the password thing here. Like, I guess I could go back and save so I don't have to keep re-entering the password. But for now, I just want to get that silly heart. Okay, so as long as I hit him when I stun him, I can actually get through without much problem. Okay, so there's nothing over here. Now I just have to get out. I do not care for these row of spikes, or this guy here who's sort of sitting. But thankfully I can do that. Phew. I would not have to want to do that all over again, that's for sure. After I finally figured out that I can stun him and actually get past him, really. Sorry it kind of took so long there, but now that that's taken care of, we can finally move on and make our way towards the rest of the game here. So save and move. Now I just need to find the warp point back at the Cave of Serpents, and I can, you know, skip a few different areas, because there shouldn't be anything left here to find from what I recall. Let's see what else. See, I think we've kind of covered Alexandria pretty well so far. Let's see, where else? So we've been to the Sunken Temple, we've been to that snowy area where we found the Yeti and the ice, and the way to swim. I believe that was where we learned how to swim there, actually, funny enough. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, we've been through the torture chamber. So, yeah, as I said, I feel like that should be everything. Oh yeah, we even found the cabin here, which led us to the dark armor, I believe. So, got the save there. So yeah, I think I pretty much have kind of found whatever I can for now, and now I need to move on to deal with the that floating knight I remember having trouble with before. Actually, I guess I feel like I should have some sort of other magic to use or something. Or actually, yeah, we didn't have this sword that I'm wielding now before, so I'm wondering how much of a difference that will make. Since I guess before we were trying to use the axe, or the bow even, and before we also had the dawn blade, which didn't really do as much as we would hope. And then of course we were also dealing with the axe, or the shield that was giving us so much trouble. So yeah, I feel like I've been into almost every area. The only place I haven't really done much with yet would be the Vortex Tower. Which I guess I could try that out now that I have the some of the stuff that I do now. So actually, let me go ahead and give that a try, since we're kind of here and all, and I have the Vortex Prism and all that. Seems like an interesting challenge to do. I guess the question I still have is, like, what other magic I need to pick up here. Well, let me try this Sea Shock here, because I thought I remember the last time we did this, the first enemy was like some sort of ghostly enemy. So this is pretty much somewhat of an optional area, but you know, if you do want to 100% complete, this is where you'll need to go to next. And sadly we can't open this chest here, but hopefully the boss here, we can kind of take care of him. Okay, that didn't seem to do much. Oh, okay, we looks like we can actually do something with our sword here. But sadly, it didn't really do much damage to him at all. And I was taking quite a bit of damage too, just from colliding with him there. So, but let me try again here. Of course, this might be one of the places you go to after you defeat the Windy Ruins. Okay, I seem to be having trouble here. I'm curious if the bow, or if the bow I have will work better, because I can kind of keep my distance. Because as we saw, the Sea Shock didn't really do much, but we could hurt him with the sword. And he does come down, so... Oh, darn it, Okay, so he actually only comes down. Okay, it looks like... It seems like his limbs actually protect him or something. And he only comes down when I kind of get close to him. So it looks like it is probably better to use the sword here above anything else right now. But I'll give it one more try here before I decide to just move on to the Windy Ruins and see if that's a better thing to do here. Yeah, I sort of feel like I'm taking too much damage here. Oh well. I guess that's... Well, as I said, it's the Prism Tower is an optional place, but it's also one of the hardest areas to ever... Or one of the hardest places for the bosses you'll encounter. So, I definitely recommend that you... Like, you see how well you do, but for the most part you should probably wait until you've at least gotten through this area here. Since there is another place after this ruins here to encounter. Yeah, we now have to kind of find our way all the way back to the oh, that was quick. Find our way all the way back to the boss with the floating sword and shield and all that, but I think now that we have the gun near here, We should have a better chance at him now. And of course we have all the fun of exploring through here again and messing up my jumps, but at least we made sure we were at the save point here, which is always important. You know, as I said, I sometimes take for granted the autosave feature in some of the games I've played. So, and you would think as an RPG player you would be more aware of that, but I've gotten too used to a lot of games doing the autosave feature now, and it's just so nice to have, not having to worry about saving sometimes. Even though sometimes sometimes you don't want a save to happen, but in a game like this you probably want the saves to happen as often as possible, with how often you can die and all that. Darn it. Just need to get up to this ledge and there. There. So back to this entrance here, through the doorway, and then I find the save point here. Pretty much figured I would get to the save point just before the boss battle before I wrap things up here for this video. At least. And it shouldn't take me too much longer now with where I am here. And the extra health always does help. As long as I don't get killed by any spikes here. Actually, what was over here again? Oh yeah, it's this thing here that you can't really get through until I think you beat the boss that I've been having trouble with here. Oh, darn it. That's really annoying. Yeah, the only way you can make those blocks reappear, of course, is if you leave the room and come back. Which, it's nice that they do that, but it just causes more headaches then. But I'm almost here now. Yep, there we go. So, join us next time as we finally try and take down the floating night boss and see what lies ahead after him. So until next time, have fun gaming.